Welcome back to Midday with Kirby Sloan. For those of you that weren't with us before the break, we're joined by Luke Defranco, who was on the way to his economics class before we stopped him to talk a little bit about his new initiative called Freestyling for the Friends. Let's talk a little bit about this, shall we? What is Freestyling for the Friends?
So there's two major things. I love my homies, aka my friends, and then I also love to freestyle. I think it's important that the kids understand the greater message of expanding their mind. So
and you're doing that with freestyle.
The reason I started freestyling with friends was so that they could freestyle not only on their ones by themselves, but with a broader sense of community.
Right.
Recently, my most recent initiative was in the inner city of Chicago. Some might call it O Block. I like to call that where I grew up.
Or as I call it, downtown Chicago, if it's inner city. Yeah.
O Block.
Right.
Anyway, a lot of these kids in O Block, they don't have parental figures. They're raised by their grandmas, their grandpas. These communities are really hurting at a very difficult time for many. So I try to make up little raps to make them feel better.
Okay, I gotta ask, what's with the AirPods? What are we doing here? You come on to have a conversation. Just talk to me. Why do you need a background music for all that? Is Hans Zimmer scoring your life?
What's the main concern of yours?
You came on to have a conversation and you get your headphones in the whole time. Why don't you just take them out? We're having a conversation. It's going to take 5 seconds. You pull them out of those crusty ears. You put them in the pocket, and you're good. One time, actually, I knew a guy had a terrible ear infection from his AirPods, broke his 4th eardrum. Now only speaks sign language, doesn't remember any English or anything. And this is why this is dangerous. Like, do you really need the background music to our conversation?
Sorry.
No.
I'm just kind of...
Don't be sorry, because clearly...
No, I'm not sorry to you.
Sorry, you would have
I'm sorry that... I'm sorry that I'm here right now.
And that's why the headphones are in, right?
Well,
and
yeah.
That's why no one knows what freestyling for the friends are, because...
Well, I tried to explain it.
No, you did. Clearly, you were a little bit distracted with what? What's so important? What are you listening to right now? Why
that brings me to my next point, actually. Chief Keef. What up, G? If you're watching this, please consider coming on Freestyle with Friends, bro. I even come to the O Block. What up? My goal is to get Chief Keef on Freestyle with Friends. But first, me and Chief Keef had to be friends. These love Sosa. Oh, and I know, yeah. Because if Chief Keef got on Freestyle with Friends, I think the show would gain a major amount of traction.
Have you ever considered a PR person? Maybe just to write you ideas.
What does PR stand for? What does PR stand for?
It stands for public relations, actually.
Oh, okay. You saying Chief Keef should be my public relations guy?
I don't know if Chief Keef, I would say, is exactly that.
That's that stuff I don't like.
What is it you don't like? Because I don't like when people wear headphones on my shows or trying to have a conversation, And that might seem a little weird to you. It might seem...
Shout out Chief Keef. Shout out Chief Keef. That's my boy from the O. 64 and O. We don't play, boy.
Is he also from Oakland Boulevard in downtown?
Yeah, I got bands, boy. And it's in my pants, boy. We've been really trying to get Mr. Keef on the show and stuff.
Isn't Vince Vaughn from Chicago?
Oh, you want me to do a freestyle about that? Vince Vaughn. I paid him $20, mowed my lawn. Vince Vaughn. His name rhymes with Sean, but he ain't Sean.
And... is it correct to assume
using soap? I'm using Dawn.
Didn't Vince Vaughn...
I'm not Weasley, but I might be Ron. Scam that man. I'm a con. I'm a phony. Daytime with Kirby Sloan told me to take my AirPods out. That ain't my homie.
Let's go.
We're good. Girls, play us too.